Hey everybody, this is Troy from CoinAiLyzer, and I thought it might be interesting today to take a look through how we train the AI. So in this case, we're looking at different mint marks. Actually, this is year. I do a very similar thing for mint marks. So I'm looking through to see, I have a new mint mark detector on wheats, and it's showing, okay, what was wrong before and is right now, and then we'll go down and we'll see some that are still wrong. But part of what I have to do here is double check to make sure that what the penny is reported as being is actually what it is, because you'd be not too surprised how often people say the coin is whatever 1919 and it's actually a 1929. So everything needs to be double checked. So this first one here is pretty typical. Like it's clearly I say a 1919, although that 19 is pretty beat up here. This user means that the user reported it's a 1919. My new year finder is saying 1990. The old reader said it was a 1990, but it actually came back as a 1949. This what happens is there's a couple different AIs that take a look and come to a consensus on what the year is. In this case, clearly the year reader, which basically is doing like OCR, optical character recognition of it, is correct. So look at the second one here. It's amazing to me. I can't really read this one, right? It's so the user said it was 1909, and the new system says it's 1909. I'll be darned if I can tell, but good. Now 1929. Okay. 1915. So you can see a lot of these are really, really difficult to read. Oh my gosh. Look at these. I guess I could barely read 1915. I want to say that another issue with that we're having is making sure that all of these images are crisp and clean. Clearly, we need to continue to work on that. You'll see when Daniel does a picture, it looks really good because he knows how to do it. We need to make sure that it's easy for users in the UI to do it. I tell you, I have some issues, and I take a lot of these pictures. I have some issues getting it perfect, so we have some work to do on that front. But you can see what the reader has to deal with, right? You can see what the reader has to deal with here. It's a lot of really difficult images. You can see why it might say 1914 here, although it's nice that the new ones are clear at 1909. Whoa! I'm just amazed that it gets this right. Wow. Okay. Now, here are the ones that the new one disagrees with the user. And so really what I have to do is go through these and double check to see, do I think that what the user had makes sense? And, the problem is it's totally illegible. And really the system should be kicking this back and saying, oh, that's totally illegible. I would say the AI is doing a pretty good job. So as you can see, these are pretty difficult. I think in this case, I probably would have said that it should have gotten that it was a 3, even though it's pretty difficult. But in here the user says it's a 24. I just think the clarity issue here. This one, maybe this is a pizza or something. I don't know. Although the system's pretty good about kicking out pizzas. But still, how would you expect the system to get this? User says 1941, and my new AI says 1948. I mean, this is just interesting that it's got these two ridges here. I don't know if this one is dent or something like that. Yeah, I think I would have said a 1941, but boy, is that odd. This one looks like it's a rotation issue, and so the mint mark isn't correct. I would say rotation issues are extremely rare, but they do happen. 19. Oh, wow, I was going to say this is a 1940. The user says it's a 1920. I don't know. Yeah, this is a crop issue. We're still have about 1 in 20. I think it was 4%, so 1 in 25. That the crop is just not coming through. So that's part of the whole get the images crisper better, crisper idea. Well, this looks pretty clear, 1942. So in this case, like the user just got it wrong. The user just got it wrong. Wow. Wow, look at these. I know, yikes. So, I mean, I don't think I have to look through too many more to say these are by and large, how is that, a 1 or a 6? Wow. These are by and large image issues, like this one on the right. That's not an image issue. It's just, this thing's a slug and hard to read. I think 1 is defensible here, but I could see maybe it's a 6 that's been worn down. So I don't really fault my AI for that, although we might be able to get that improved as well. But a lot of these, the images are so bad they just can't be dealt with. So what I do with these is I go through and I look at them, figure out which ones are, I think, image issues, which ones I think are the AI issues, and then we go back and we try to fix the whatever the piece is. Pretty clear to me that these misses here are not AI issues as much as they are image issues, and pretty much they're very defensible, the ones that miss. I'm amazed some of the ones that actually got. I would have said this is a 6, not a 9, but sometimes the AI just knows better than I do. Anyway, I thought it might be interesting to take a little look through here and see how this works and get a little insight into how we're making it better all the time. So thank you so much for watching.